Something's on my mind.
We survived! I can't believe we survived! Sir, what now? Stronghold, right. Ed said something about the goblins. Bry will know the way. Thank you, true soul.
Should mind my step.
Enough time wasted. Battle awaits.
That's curious.
Looks like a shrine to Seluna over there.
There's magic at play here. A spell keeping this chest shut.
That might be what it is. A prayer sheet. With the same symbol as the one on the chest.
My prayers are answered.
Always room for more.
You should leave it, or even destroy it if possible. This rubbish is an offering to Seluna. At best, it's worthless. At worst, who knows? Could be cursed. Do not trifle with that moon witch or her trinkets. Only trouble will follow. Because we've enough troubles and burdens as it is. Common sense, that's all. Fine. Perhaps you can sell them for a couple of coins. It hurts. Worthless. Can't afford to stay idle. My faith protects me.
Someone there?
Wish I had a bag of holding.
The corpse has enough.
Let's see what this does.
Do you think your kin search for you, Blazel?
I know they do not. It is my responsibility to cleanse myself.
They pursued the Nautiloid. Perhaps they were trying to free you.
A vain notion. I am one of many, and will not be a burden to my queen.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Looking for were crashed. Do not fight Brynna. Sis.
The spell's power.
What's next?
Oh, action, not reaction.
I'm ready.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
What am I to do?
Eager for battle.
How delicious. All's well that ends... not as bad as it could have. These boots have seen everything.
Strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
Who cares about some pig? It's dead. Let's go.
No traps, please. I bet that'll fit in my pack.
Blazel, how would you punish someone who wronged you?
Wrong me how?
These tracks. Goblins?
Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove. Not no more. The contract didn't mention no goblins. I would have prepped the lads, brought better weapons. Dunno what I expected. That much gold for some long-lost relic buried in the arse end of nowhere. And from a wizard, too. I should have known. The gold probably turns to lead the moment you leave Baldur's Gate. Stupid thing to die for. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. Can show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying. As soon as he heard we had a contract to find that Night Song relic, he was more eager than a hound in heat. When the goblins jumped us, most of my crew scarpered, just like I taught them to. The old codger didn't. I'm just glad to be rid of the bloody thing. Happy hunting. Come on. We're wasting time.
Something good here, I hope.
Vermin on the rooftops.
The corpse has nothing to say.
Get over there! Surround them like! You spotted us. Good. It's like they say. Wait. A drow. In the sun. Stand down! This one's got a touch of the absolute about him. Apologies, your lordship. Hard making you out from a distance. Please, your greatness. Was an honest mistake is all. You'll get no more trouble from us. Promise.
Better not be cursed. I need a quick word.
You fight well, but you're so efficient. Why not have a little fun?
Fun? A game for surface
I
children.
fight to win, not to make spectacle.
Tastes like chicken. No chicken. Tastes like fish. Gentlemen, contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast. Besides, tastes like pork. And what surprise is this? Brothers, look here. I have eyed yet another prize. Fortune favors our bellies. Stranger, be you friend or food. The mark is her measure. Show us the brand of the absolute. Am I not astonishing? A robust diet makes for a shrewd mind, you see. I am a gourmand. And you, a delicacy. Unless you bear the mark, of course. I expect more than your word. Show me your flesh. Spoken with the confidence only a true soul could muster. How regrettable that your meat must go unsavored. Food? Food. Not food. Friend. I've no use for the Absolute, or any god. I follow two masters only. Gluttony and greed. The goblins understand my appetites. They sate my hunger for gold. And the rest sate my hunger for meat. Boss goblin give gold. We check brand. Good deal. No talk. I am, by all accounts, a student of higher commerce and extortion. Make me an offer. Tempt me. A slip of the tongue. You meant to make a better offer, surely. Oh, but you do love to tease. Alas, not so much as a nibble. Food? No, not food.
Like its will be done.
Have to keep going. Seems simple enough.
Less you like trash. Look, don't talk.
Don't mind if I do.
It says there's a cellar here somewhere.
I don't see one.
These things have stayed interesting. Survival is all that matters. These boots have seen everything.
Swift and lethal.
Let's find some prey.
Need to stay focused. On my way.
What now?
Victory awaits. Make way.
Well, so much for peace.
Leave no trace. Over here. The subtle approach.
We need everyone alive.
Take you.
Still breathing, despite everything.
true. Not fall before my time.
Let's have a little fun. Now they see me.
Come on, can't stay idle.
I will ascend. On the move.
They won't know what bit them.
Can't give up.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Time to strike.
Time for a new approach.
What's the plan?
Never a dull moment. All right, what now? Don't waste a step.
Just a brief respite.
I'll take that. Just out of view.
Quiet.
Still alive, so that's progress.
recognize the tiny fiend, a quasit. Wicked creatures often used as familiars.
Wait, you're not Illy? The blacksmith, the teacher, the grocer, the baker, little piggies to the butcher. So, you're Shovel's master now. Fine. And you, slab of beef with nipples, moo! Master Illy calls me Shovel. Don't like it? Change it! So, what first, Master? Gutting locals? Raising the dead? Making them walk? Making them scream? Yes, steal bodies, tear them, then Illy puts them back together, again and again. When he wasn't horny for the book. Oh, book this, book that. He loves the book. Oh, Master should go see. Talk to the mirror, and remember, balsam, good for burns.
One day I'll catch a break.
Speak your name.
A magic mirror. You've read all about them, but never seen one up close before. The magic is old and wavering, but you recognize it. The mirror is a thinking lock, hiding some secret. The face is crafted to be pleasing, but the personality is just a reflection of the wizard that created it.
Speak your name. I do not know this name. If you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself an ally. Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan?
You recognize the name, of course. Anyone that knows of the Red Wizards would. Zastam is a powerful lich that rules the land of Thay. He drove many Red Wizards out of their ancestral home.
A poor choice.
Get back!
recognize that Zastam is a powerful lich that rules the...
Poor choice.
Quite the welcome.
If you are his ally, step forward and only what thing
You recognize Zastam as a powerful...
you are no Zolkir. But are you tell me, why might one use balsam ointment? Poor choice.
Oh? A spell shite! When the fisting starts, use the sparky magic to call Shovel. Let's kill everything.
If you are his ally, step forward and declare it. Only what thing
You recognize Zastam as a powerful lich.
you are tell me. Why might one use balsam? Acceptable. If you could see anything in me, what would it be? Pathetic. Poor choice. If you are his ally, step up. What?
You recognize Zastam as a powerful lich.
Tell me. Why might if you could see anything in weak, poor if you are his ally, step up. What?
You recognize Zastam as a powerful lich.
You tell me. What? If you could see anything in me, what would it be? You seek to survive. Be welcome.
A well-guarded laboratory. What are they hiding down here? Here we go.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Should be easy.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Spotted a trap. Move with purpose.
Still breathing, despite everything.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in. You've seen similar books in wizards' libraries. A tome on Thayan magic, a rare and expensive find. But people have gone mad reading less dangerous texts.
A cursed book? How obvious. Whoever opens it deserves the fate that befalls them.
Curious. Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
That looks terribly heavy. Why don't you let me carry it for you?
How much farther can I go? Anything of use? What to do? No time to rest. Never a dull moment.
Shadowheart. Such a grim name for such a beautiful flower.
I heard you mumbling that line to yourself earlier. It needs more work.
Fortunate for his tongue, he didn't say it to me.
Trust no one. Hardly a challenge.
Let's move. Time to press ahead.
What have we got here? Oh, stop this thing!
The goblin seems unsure whether to bow to you or attack.
What do you want? Oh, I mean, what do you need? All right. Keep him spinning! Make that birdie chirp! Stop! Please! Not that I'm complaining, but you are blessed, aren't you?
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Pardon, sir. Didn't mean to doubt you. I know my place. Well, that's that. We'll be on our way. Do as you like with the pipsqueak.
The goblins slink backwards, afraid to take their eyes off you.
Ask the pipsqueak on the spinny tower. We're out of here.
Right then.
Fresh meats. Scared meats. Yes.
Shadowheart's attention is fixed on a damaged old statue.
We should keep moving. Nothing. The trick of the light. Well, looks can be deceiving. Let's just move along. Time's a rare currency for both of us.
Me loose! Free me and find out! Bagakabara. Those pustulant thugs! Well, get on with it. Compensation? Was that all? I expected worse from the likes of you. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on. Ignorance is alive and well, it seems. Deep gnomes aren't... I'm in search of a friend. I found it around... But I always... On that note...
Can't give up now.
waiting. I crave blood.
Let's get going. Best be on my way.
Action, not reaction.
I've a lot on my mind and, well, in it. What path lies before me? Ah, cursed to put my hands on everything. What's hiding here?
Feast fit for an ogre. You notice a peculiar dagger protruding from the tough, leathery meat. You notice the blade is at an angle to the meat's grain. If you align the dagger with the grain, it should slip out easily. Thanks to your keen eye, the dagger glides smoothly out of the mystery meat. The book is locked tight. You try to examine. You've seen similar books in wizards' libraries. A tome on Thayan magic. As you approach, a guttural scream and then a low moan.
Leave it. Whoever's inside doesn't want to.
What the hell are you doing?
Ruined.
The dance macabre. With finesse. Just like old times.
refrain from detailing my conquests, lest you die of embarrassment.
The corpse seems willing to speak.
My eyes grow heavy. Best to make camp.
At the ready.
There are important matters to discuss.
I should speak up.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services. A mending of the threads between life and death. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave in haste. I would not this one, nor this one. Righting the balance. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking. Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them. Very well. Impossible. Thy party is as thou desire.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage. Positive. You can trust me on that. I don't know what you mean. It's nothing, really. You're not going to let this go, are you? You might wish you had. I worship Shah, the mistress of the night. Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it. True. I didn't think you'd react so pragmatically. Perhaps I should have told you sooner. Gladly. The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow. I'll try my best. But secrecy is ingrained in me. Lady Shah considers it greater protection than any shield or armor. I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons. I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely. Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. Let's see how you handle this. I am indeed... I assume you've heard of her? My Lady Shah is the Night Singer, the patron of darkness and loss. Most fear the dark, like children, but Shah teaches us to step beyond fear, pain, hope, the promise. We shed those cloaks. Before Shah, we stand gloriously naked, beyond the vanities of mortals. We tear down, we destroy false idols, topple corrupt organs. There's often suffering, death even. Many people break before they embrace Shah's truths. Curious. Most are afraid of my lady. I think I did well by joining you. Most agreeable company.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
I've never killed anyone. Well, not for food. I feed on animals. Boars, deer, kobolds, whatever I can get. But it's not enough. Not if I have to fight. I feel so... weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer, fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed. You focus on the source of the power, but it is quiet and still. It needs to rest.
No, of course. Silly of me to even ask. I'll go and find something on 4 legs to eat, I suppose. See you in the morning.
You watch him stalk away, slumped, sulking, and ready to kill.
Morning. I hope Well, I hope there are no bad feelings. And you're lucky I'm not a true vampire. Last night could have gone very differently if I'd magically summoned a pack of wolves. Alas, I'm just a spawn. All of the hunger, few of the powers. Oh, I've no idea. For 200 years, the sun would have turned me to cinders. Until the crash, when I woke up bathed in its light. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time. No more surprises. You have my word. I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
A vampire? Well, that explains the pallor. Given our group's nature, I don't see much harm. We're each monsters in the making, after all.
For his sake, he best not develop an appetite for Githyanki.
He's not wrong. We're bound together, no matter what comes.
Fine. He stays till he's no longer of use. Besides, my flesh is not so easily tasted. Unless, of course, I have offered it.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
Here goes nothing.
These tieflings prove fragile. I've a mind to end their misery myself.
Calm yourself. They're survivors, not soldiers.
I fail to see the distinction.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
wished to live in more interesting times.
The Outlander serves Zevlor!
The time has come. Remove the outsiders!
I wonder what the next move is.
My blade is ready. Let them come.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Morning. Well, I hope there are no bad feelings. Alas, I'm just a spawn. So, as for my other quirks, well, I'm...
But I'd just better not wake in the night to find...
He's not...
Unless of...
Shall we?
Feed if you must, Astarion. But give me so much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake through your heart.
Can't slow down.
I do so very like spicy food.
What would the mouse smile? Then down came the claw. And that? Well met. I am Raphael. Very much at your service. Why, I never. You're paranoid, aren't you? Must be the surroundings. Rather bleak. This quaint little scene is decidedly calm. There, middle of somewhere. And deny you the honor of my hospitality? This is the House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake.
Enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last. Fair enough. What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain. Oh, a mere trifle. How dear is one's soul, really? A rhetorical question, of course, but let me venture an answer. It's worth very little with a tadpole in your head. I could fix it all, like that. And what is madness? But still, try. And when hope. Such a tease. Ah, yes, the tongue. All those pretty little symptoms. So one might say, I'll be there when it runs out.
Something over there.
Something tore right through these people. They didn't stand a chance.
The beast reeks of brimstone and offal. Every breath is thick with blood. You hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate. You watch with cold realization. This isn't the end of one life, but the start of another. Gnolls, vicious, monstrous humanoids can spawn from the corpses of dying hyenas. You land a swift strike against her skull. She yelps, then goes still. As the life fades from her eyes, the gnoll within her dies too, stillborn.
Now they see me. Into the shadows.
is going for help.
Try me.
Can't give up. Not now. On the move.
I will ascend. My path be true.
Moving.
The place is overrun with gnolls.
Vile beasts. Nothing good is born from a corpse.
Let them come. We will rip them from top to tail.
Swift as my feet can carry me. No one's stopped me yet. I'll give it a shot. You've made a grave mistake.
Keep them guessing.
Take your...
Swift and lethal. No time to waste.
We'll do it my way. Time for a new approach.
Melos, I need to hold on.
Take you...
Time to press ahead.
I will ascend.
Leave no trace.
Never a dull moment.
That should more than suffice.
Moving in. What's inside? Seems like a good moment to talk.
Oh, fuck me! It's you, from the ship. Haven't taken any bounties from a burnt tear dink, have you? Now that's a story, and I'll tell it to you, but truth be told, we shouldn't stay here too long. See, these paladins of...
A great heat roars through you, her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood, the Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that? Not by choice. I'm a good skull crusher, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. From that peek I got into your head, I'm not the only one with problems on top of problems. A mind flayer tadpole, huh? And no joy getting it sorted as of yet, I see. I'm Karlak. And you are? Really now? First I catch a ride out of Avernus, then I stumble into a friend. Who's the goddess of luck again? I owe her a flower. Now that we're old pals, how would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? A little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good at killing demons. Really good. So good, Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. Took me 10 years to properly escape, but now I'm free. Zariel sent goon after goon to hunt me down. But believe me when I tell you, I'm not going. The latest yappy little dogs she sicked on me are nearby. A group of dopes posing as paladins of Tyr. Want to help me take them down? Dirty work's the only kind I like. But there are a lot of them, and just the one of me. I'll take point, and you flank them. After we've mopped them up, we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
You want to just team up with some blood-stained killer? Because I'm fine with that.
Fuck yes. They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. You know I'm up for it, but your party's a little full.
Oh, gladly. This circus is all yours, my friend.
Now we're talking.
Blood. This whole plain.
interesting. Never wanted the easy path.
Nothing we need to worry about.
Please, no more. Leave us in peace, and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please, we just want to go home.
There's something in the squint of his eye. You suspect he's lying.
Enough! Enough! I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlak, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
It's Friday.
Don't waste a step.
Open up.
Talk to me. Got to move. Time to strike. No time to waste. Okay, last.
time for mercy.
Non mandire.
Find a route.
Victory awaits. Let's finish this. Take your
Another fight. Let's go. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Daytona!
It's oil over here.
Shouldn't have wished to live more.
Fuck them. Fuck Zariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash. Zariel's gotta stop fucking with me, you know? I'm done with it. I'm done with her. I'm free. I'm free.
That helped.
Moving it.
See? Tell you truth, Beefy! Trust me. Always. Always!
Just try it. Zariel. Come on.
Whew. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look? Honey, I could go all night. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close, till I've found a way to calm it down. High pain tolerance, and a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him. Who knows? Maybe I can run like this indefinitely, but maybe not. So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target. Well, it's not the kind of thing I'd like to squander, see? A soul coin is a person, in a way. A lost person, mind. But something that can be put to a really good use. Fuck yes! Now I just need something to sink my teeth into.
What's in here? Is that blood? No, never mind. Here goes nothing.
The rot of death. Delightful.
anything of use? Watch how you go. There's a trap. I need to find a way forward.
This'll be fun.
There's a pressure plate in the chair, but I'm missing something. Trap. Be cautious.
The trap. Time to dance. Oh, I could go for a good meal.
All's well that ends... not as bad as it could have.
Is this your first time on the Sword Coast, Lae'zel?
Yes. It is much more lively than the Githyanki slates led me to believe.
Just wait till you see Baldur's Gate. You'll never want to leave.
Wonder if the gods are watching me. Bodies everywhere. Accident or sabotage?
What's that? The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good after the Mind Flare ship. You just can't get enough of me, can you?
Karlak. The stink of Avernus. You ally with an Archdevil's chosen, and...
A great fire roars through you. The fire of the first hell. You are Karlak, tearing through demons across a blood-red landscape of fire and volcanic cinder. The front lines of the Blood War. With every swing of her axe, Karlak fulfills Mistress Zariel's purpose.
Your ally's a fraud. A soldier in the Archdevil Zariel's army. Either I cut her down, or she burns the Sword Coast to ash.
I've tried to tell you. I am not what you think I am.
Another vision. Karlak's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. The man shudders with Karlak's desperation. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
By Baldur's helm, No! I will not be tricked!
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served.
How about we all take a nice deep breath and calm the fuck down? Just because I want to live doesn't mean I want him dead.
The man catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
No! Devils cannot be trusted!
Would you listen to sense? This doesn't have to end badly. For either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today. Truce?
I'll do you one better. Allies. We're looking to get rid of these parasites for good. And ruin some bastards' days while we're at it. Sounds like your kind of venture.
I've not grown any tentacles yet, thank Baldrin. But luck won't be on our side forever. Yes, you have my blade. Your leader willing, of course.
Well, soldier, what's the word?
Let my deeds to come prove my worth. I've pledged my life to protecting the meek from monsters. But tonight, I was the rampaging beast. I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in.
Everyone on this team is nothing but trouble. But I'm sure we can all agree to keep it down to a simmer.
Well met. And 1,000 sorries. I see the good in you, Karlach. I promise not to lose sight of it, even when the hells burn hottest.
The famous Blade of Frontiers in the flesh. Clever, this hero act you've got going.
Hero, Blade, names strangers gave me. My friends call me Will.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlach. He won't. Someone wrong-footed him about me, and I'm betting we'll find out who before long. I respect someone who can admit when they're wrong, and stick around after, too. Plus, did you see his eye? Bet there's a good story there.
I want to have a word.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly. I can say only this. Karlach's one night soon when we make camp. The veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance. And you'll have them.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get.
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer, or I would, but you have... well, in that case...
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes...